What's up, guys? This is Bryan Ingham with Ingham Realty. Welcome to another episode of Enjoy Living in North Idaho. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I talk about everything North Idaho here and actually show you. So be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and watch all my other videos that showcase the whole area of North Idaho. But for those that have seen some of my videos and you've decided, hey, North Idaho is the place for me, but how do I get there? Well, that's what we're going to look at today. You've decided North Idaho is the place to be, but feels a little overwhelming getting here. So here are some helpful steps. First thing is money. You want to move here and buy a house, that takes money. So unless you have just a big bag of cash laying around, then you may need to do some things like sell your house where you live now. Okay, that seems like a daunting task. What you need to do first, get yourself a really good agent, someone that knows what they're doing. If you don't know any good agents in your area, I can actually help you find a good one. I have networked with many agents around California, Oregon, Washington, all over. Before you even commit to anything, a good agent will help you find out the value of your home. They'll do a CMA, a comparative market analysis. That way you know how much equity you're going to get out of your house to make the move. If you can get enough cash out of your house to pay cash for a house up here, great. But for a lot of people, you might need to get a loan. And so one of the first steps you'll want to do is find a good lender. And again, I can help you with that. And get pre-qualified, meaning just answer a few basic questions and they'll be able to give you an idea, a price range of payments that you are comfortable with.
This application is approved.
Okay, you got your cash or your loan all ready to go, ready to purchase. What's next? Well, now you need to find a good agent here in North Idaho. Just so you know, there are many unqualified agents around. And you might think, well, they're qualified, they have their license. Yeah, but did you know to get your license, they don't really teach you how to buy and sell a real estate. You just learn a bunch of legal stuff for the state, but you're not actually trained on what to do. There are also many popular agents and agents that have real estate YouTube channels like me, that they all have teams, meaning you do contact them, you're ready to move up here, and they pawn you off on one of their team members that may not be that experienced, and you don't get to work with the guy that you've been watching. I'm not saying you have to use me. There are good agents out there, but I just want to make sure that you get a good one. And if you would consider me, that would be great. And just so you know, I have been helping people buy and sell real estate for over 20 years. And the thing is you deal directly with me. You've got money, you've got an agent, now it's time to start the search. And so got to get you set up on a good search or set up on the MLS, which is even better, getting it directly from there. You can use a lot of these websites. You can use my website or some of the other ones, but just so you know, it may not have all of the information. We will have to figure out all of your needs and wants, your price range, the area you're looking at, what type of house, how big, land, property, how big acreage you want, or if any, maybe you want a condo, low maintenance. And you'll want to let your agent know what you plan to do with your property, because a lot of these properties will have CC&Rs, which are covenant conditions and restrictions, basically telling you how you can and cannot use the property. So that can be a big deal for some people. Sometimes doing these searches, you find that there's nothing available, so you might have to broaden your search, or maybe you got too many homes, you might have to narrow your search. Okay, you got your money, you got your agent, you got your search set up. The next thing you'll want to do is plan to visit here. Set up a trip to see what this place is really like in person. You can only show so much on these videos until you really experience it in person. And the thing is, you will get to see which areas you really do like and don't like. And I would even recommend visiting during all different seasons, even winter, to see what it's like, because some people don't like winter, but I don't think it's that bad, and I actually love winter. Now that you've narrowed down the area that you like, the next thing to do is to start making offers. Offers on great properties that pop up. And the good ones go quickly, just so you know. Quick pro tip for you: if you can sell your house and have your cash ready to go to where you're non-contingent, you're gonna have much advantage over the other buyers you're competing with. Now you might be thinking, Bryan, I'm 1,200 miles away. I can't come look at a good house that pops up every time. Well, one thing I've done for my clients is do a video walkthrough for them so they can get a good idea if this is the house for them. And many of people have actually bought houses from a distance and at least put an offer in, and then when it's time to do your inspection, maybe then you could make it up here. Or if not, get a trusted home inspector, which I can help you get, and check out the report and all that, and make sure you're getting a good house. For those that haven't bought a house in a long time, or maybe you've never bought a house, just so you know, all these offers are electronic nowadays, and you can sign electronically. Makes it really easy. And if during your inspection period you decide this is not the house for you, you can always back out and it won't cost you any money.
Well, everything looks pretty well under control.
It does?
Well, not to the layman's eyes, of course.
They completely ripped up our house!
Make sure your agent knows these contracts inside and out. You don't want to get yourself in trouble later. Me, I have to know these contracts because I am the broker and owner of Ingham Realty, so I have to know these things. All right, so let's say you get your offer accepted. Awesome. But now you need someone to help you through the whole escrow process, title process, disclosures. They need to know what to look for and hopefully can point things out to you and just guide you through the whole process from beginning to end. Another concern that you may have when selling your home and buying another one, especially in another state, is, am I going to be homeless? What about the timing of all this? How am I going to have a smooth move? Here are some things that will help you ensure that you won't be homeless. First thing, contingencies. When selling your house, you could be contingent on your home of choice, or when buying a house, you could be contingent on selling your house. One of the most popular things that people do is do a rent back. You sell your house, money changes hands, and then you stay in your home for a agreed upon period of time, maybe a month, maybe longer, until you can close on your new house. Another thing is concurrent close. You can line up your escrow. Maybe you need to do a longer escrow with the sale of your house to line up with the sale of your home to where you only have to make one move. If you have a lot of equity in your house, one thing to consider is having a HELOC, a home equity line of credit, and you can just take money out of your house, buy the new house, and then sell your house. Some banks can also give you a bridge loan to where you have a short-term loan to buy the house until you sell your house. Now, if none of these things work for you and you end up having to move twice, you can always just get a short-term rental until you buy a house up here or until you can close on it. But at least you're not going to be homeless. Now that you've sold your house and bought a house, all right, now how do I get there? I'm like 1,200 miles away. How do I make the move? How do I get all my stuff up there? I've accumulated this stuff for 40 years and I'm not ready to give it up. Well, here are some options for you. You can hire movers, which is expensive, but you don't have to do anything. Or you can do it all yourself, get a U-Haul, load it up and drive all the way up there. Or one thing a lot of people are doing today is you get these things called pods, where you can just slowly at your leisure load up this pod that they stick on your driveway, and then once it's ready, once you're finally ready to make the move, then they come pick up the pod and drive it on up to North Idaho. It's an easy way to do it. Now, if this is too expensive for some people and you want the cheap way of moving, I can give you a pro tip on how to do it inexpensively, kind of a loophole in the system. If you don't have a lot of money, but you do have some time, like especially if you're moving from, say, California to North Idaho, the truck rental prices are outrageous. But one thing you can do is you could rent a truck up here, take it down there, which is way cheaper, could save you thousands of dollars. Then you fill up and then you come bring it back up here and drop it off. And I've actually done that and saved thousands of dollars. So if you're motivated to come here, I can help make it happen and make it as smooth as possible for you. Moving can be a real pain, a real hassle. It takes a lot of work. You have to change your address, change over utilities, maybe find a good church and good places to shop and eat. But I'll tell you, if you can make the move up to North Idaho, just from the freedom alone, it is worth it. It is such a better lifestyle up here. And I'm not saying this just to sell you, I'm telling you this from experience. I made the move from California many years ago. It felt like I was moving back to America. Once you're here, you can always visit your favorite places. And one thing that's a big concern with a lot of people is family. Well, you can visit your family too, or better yet, have them visit you here in North Idaho and sell them on the place, which will actually probably work. I hope this video has been helpful for you. So whether you're ready to go right now or you still have a ton of questions, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. I would just love to guide you and help you move up to this wonderful place called North Idaho. If you guys like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. That way you'll be notified of all my new videos. I'm showcasing the whole area of North Idaho, showing you what it's really like so you can make an informed decision on moving here. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.